Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how to use the Freeze Pane tool and the Split Window tool. These are very important to be able to maintain a reference point for the data that you're analyzing. You can download the support document from the link indicated in the description of the video. So let's get on it. When your spreadsheet has too many rows and columns, we start struggling on how the data is displayed. If we go too far down, we cannot see anymore the headers of the column. If we go too far to the right, we lost reference to a specific data point to make the proper analysis. Fortunately, we have the Freeze Pane tools. This tool will let you select the row or column that contain the reference point that you need and will make it static, and the rest of the spreadsheet will continue to move freely. Let's see how it works with this sample data. On the first column, there is a list of part numbers, and then to the right, the cells of each part number per day within a month. I will start freezing the top row, so we can always have visibility of the headers. Go to the ribbon tab View, then locate the Freeze Pane controls, and there are two ways of doing this. The easiest way is using the Freeze Top Row button. Click on it, and that's it. The first row is static. The other way would be using the generic Freeze Pane buttons. For that, you need to select the next row down from the one you want to keep static. For our example, the first row is the one we want. Then we need to select row 2 and click on the Freeze Pane button. And there we go. We have the same result. To release the Freeze Pane, use the Unfreeze Pane button, and now we go back to the original state. For columns, works very similar. I want to keep the first column static. On the same Freeze Pane options, we have a Freeze First Column button. Click on that, and that will make the first column static. We can also use the generic Freeze Pane button in a similar way than the rows. We need to select the next column from the one we want to keep static. To keep the first column static, we select column B. Then use the Freeze Pane button, and we have the same result. As you can tell, using one of these options, it only frees either the row or the column. But what if we want to have both? To accomplish this, we will use the generic Freeze Pane. But instead of selecting a row or a column, we will select a cell to create an intersection. To keep both the first row and the first column static, the cell we need to select will be B2. Then click on the Freeze Pane button, and there we go. We have both static. Does this tool only work on the first row or column? The answer is no. It can work anywhere in the spreadsheet, you only need to select the right cell for it. On this other sample data, the headers are on the first 3 rows, and the reference point for each row are on the first 2 columns. In this case, we need to select the cell C4 as the intersection to freeze our panes. Then go to the ribbon tab View, locate the Freeze Pane controls, and click on the Freeze Pane button. And now we freeze 2 rows and 2 columns. A different tool that we can use is the Split tool. In essence, works similarly than the Freeze Pane, as far as selecting the row, column, or cell to split the window. The difference would be that each of the split sections can move all rows or columns as well. This is useful when you want to compare groups of data. For example, I want to compare sales between cell phones and a smartwatch. I will select cell C12 to keep the part and description, and on the top we will keep all the cell phone cells. Click on the split button, and you can see we have now 4 sections as a result of the split. On the bottom portion, I will scroll all the way down to the smartwatch rows. Now we can compare these two groups of data, scrolling to the right or left. To remove the split, just click again on the split button, and that will put it back to its original state. One note is pertinent here. The Freeze Pane tool does not work in combination with the split tools, so you can only use one or the other. I hope you find this video helpful to get you familiarized with Excel. Thank you for watching, and if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get access to my series of tutorials to learn Excel step by step. I'll see you in the next video.